Good morning, family, and welcome to today's Lessons for Life. Today is Friday, January 9th, 2009, and today we're reading in Leviticus chapter 12, and this is a rather, short chapter comparatively to the other chapters we've been reading. But we see here that the Lord is talking about when a woman bears a child, either a male or a female, and the length of time that she needs to really be separated, even from the tabernacle, and also about circumcision of the male child. And as I was reading this, I was just thinking about the distinction. We already read some things regarding males and versus female, not versus, but males, and the differences between the males and females. And I was thinking, even as we had 4 boys first, and people would look at us and say, "Oh, you guys are blessed because the Lord's given you boys." And then we had, of course, right now we've had the 3 girls so far, and I know there's a blessing, of course, in having girls as well too. Because if you had only boys, then in the world, then there wouldn't be a balance. So we see here with the distinction of how the Lord is instructing Moses to tell the children of Israel how the woman must separate herself even twice as long for a female child as opposed to the male child. So there's a distinction between the two. And I believe further on as we read, we'll even discover more about the male child and female child. But that was one thing I saw in this chapter about how the woman had to go through a different purification process or cleansing process and separate herself for the male child versus the female child. And like I said, as we continue to read through, we'll see even more about the distinction between having a male child versus a female child. And another thing we see as we go towards the end of the chapter is even what we had learned in the previous Lessons for Life is after the female goes through that separation, that she's to bring an offering. And it says that she can bring a lamb, but it also gives her another opportunity. If she cannot afford a lamb, or she cannot bring a lamb, then there's something else she could bring, a pigeon or the turtle dove. So as we learned before in the previous lessons, there's always a way for an offering to be given. That even if you can't give as much as the next person, there's still something that you can give, and the Lord provides another way, or just even shows Moses how to tell them that if they can't give this, then they can still give that, and it'll be counted even the same, because it's really I would say proportionally as they'll be giving. So with that is today's Lessons for Life. Create yourself a wonderfully blessed day today, and we'll talk again tomorrow.